If there is no contact, then how does a narcissist respond? By opting for the no contact rule, you've made a wise decision. Now you might be curious about the impact on the narcissist once all communication is cut off. Are they crumbling in your absence? Have they even noticed your departure? Is it possible that they've completely dismissed your presence? These are the aspects we'll explore in this video. It's wonderful to be in touch with you again, and I genuinely hope that all of you are doing well. In today's video, we'll delve into the consequences for the narcissist when you initiate the no-contact approach. Your choice to create distance is commendable, especially given the toxicity of the individual involved. It's the most prudent course of action when someone consistently demands things from you that you cannot provide, and they take control of your well-being. Therefore, going no contact is the best decision you could make. However, as your thoughts may wander, you might find yourself pondering, what are their actual thoughts? What is happening to them? I aim to discuss these questions exclusively with you, my friends. Certainly, the narcissist carries deep wounds stemming from past experiences, abandonment. Let's delve into the technical aspects of their behavior. Their harmful actions are deeply rooted in this history, serving as a response to their inability to cope with the trauma of being abandoned during their formative years. In an attempt to avoid a reoccurrence of this emotional turmoil, they go to great lengths, resorting to infidelity and seeking alternative sources of validation before ever considering ending a relationship with you. Establishing a genuine emotional connection proves to be an elusive task for them. The assurance that you pose no threat and won't cause harm escapes their comprehension. The act of demonstrating vulnerability is beyond their capacity, as it is something they find intolerable. These individuals lack the capability to expose themselves emotionally, driven by the sheer terror of perceiving emotional expression as a glaring weakness. From an early age, they meticulously maintained emotional distance, both from others and themselves, utilizing it as a defense mechanism cultivated through their painful upbringing. Their expertise lies in this emotional detachment, a strategy developed to shield themselves from recurring pain. While trauma often induces emotional withdrawal to safeguard against future distress, narcissists approach this in a distinctive, subterranean manner. Regardless of the root cause, they have adopted this method as a result of profound childhood scars, rendering them seemingly unreachable on a deep emotional level. Taking a proactive stance by implementing the no-contact rule is your way of exercising control over the situation. It's crucial to understand that narcissists, who thrive on maintaining control, will find this measure displeasing. Their modus operandi involves manipulating others, driven by an insatiable need for dominance. Responding to assertiveness and avoiding eye contact are their preferred tactics. What happens within them as a response? Emotions are stirred, triggering their coping mechanism of diverting attention. Consequently, they may reach out to past partners, explore new connections, or turn to social media and dating services, all in the pursuit of validation. Experiencing abandonment is a profound wound for them, leading to persistent efforts to seek reconnection. Despite their persistence, you have the power to gracefully decline and communicate your dissatisfaction. Once you've asserted your authority and firmly declared, "No more," they struggle to cope with this shift. It prompts a reaction in them, leading to a search for alternative ways to mend the damage inflicted on their egos. Whether seeking new relationships, identifying fresh sources of validation, or reconnecting with existing ones, they engage in these efforts. Maintaining no contact becomes imperative because any outreach to you is solely for validation, driven by a self-serving motive. Despite their attempts to contact you, understanding that it's a transactional interaction, devoid of genuine love or acknowledgement of their mistakes, is crucial. By resisting their requests, you refrain from unwittingly providing them with the validation they seek, recognizing that their primary objective is acquiring supplies and securing your approval, a vital necessity for them. Undoubtedly, the narcissist is currently grappling with a challenging period. When individuals experience a downturn in self-esteem, they may resort to destructive behaviors in an attempt to boost their mood. Coping mechanisms, such as substance abuse or alcohol dependency, might come into play. In their desperation, they might unexpectedly reach out to you, expressing their inability to live without you or even contemplating suicidal thoughts. In such instances, there may be an inclination to respond to them. They might use various means, including phone calls or text messages, to deliver unpleasant messages, make fun of you, or express intense anger. The underlying cause of this reaction is the perceived loss of control, a concept they find utterly incomprehensible. Maintaining dominance is paramount for them, providing a source of self-assurance only when in control, certain of the outcome, and facing a predictable future. When this source of power and control is taken away, it leaves them feeling truly overwhelmed. It is crucial to uphold the no-contact rule with the narcissist, regardless of their attempts to reconnect. Otherwise, they may retaliate for the distress you've caused them. Responding to any communication may result in financial repercussions. The narcissist is struggling to cope with your lack of contact, potentially monitoring you online and closely observing your activities. Exercise caution, especially if your life is extensively documented on social media, as they might use fake accounts to keep tabs even after blocking. Their actions are not driven by remorse, but rather a desire to gather information about you and seek revenge. Avoiding communication distresses them, and while they may not fully comprehend it, they are aware that you've caused them suffering, prompting them to seek retribution in various ways. Their presentation may hint at an impending confrontation, with potentially hurtful or malicious remarks that can place you in a challenging or emotionally distressing position. Maintaining no contact is crucial. Take precautions to avoid physical interactions, especially when shared assets or children are involved. Set clear boundaries and avoid sharing emotionally charged personal details. When inquired about your well-being, keep responses simple, steering clear of oversharing. Respond with a brief, "Yep, I'm good," and remain silent on the subject. Avoid asking about them, as any information shared could be used to manipulate the situation in their favor and attempt reconciliation. Therefore, it's vital to be attentive to their behavior, treating interactions more like a business transaction or meeting. Approach conversations in a businesslike manner, being perceptive of their discomfort with limited or no interaction. This requires mental agility and intelligence. Rather than viewing it as a mental game, recognize that they've played this scenario multiple times and exercise intelligence in handling the situation, understanding that their intentions, whether positive or negative, center around seeking attention, acknowledgement, and confirmation from you is crucial. They are aware of their impact on you and aim to rekindle past affection. Despite your potential fatigue, they may not fully comprehend it, hoping that if you grant them access, the cycle will continue. The choice to decline is yours. Consider this video a reminder that you have the power to say no and steadfastly resist any form of interaction. The remedy proves effective in clearing your mind, offering clarity to process events, overcome emotional barriers, and purge toxic hormones like cortisol and adrenaline from your body. It's essential to recognize that implementing no contact does not guarantee a transformation in this individual. Entertaining thoughts of a potential reconnection could lead to lasting harm. If you've chosen the no-contact approach, commit wholeheartedly. Initial attempts may face challenges, but persevere. Develop the confidence to assert a firm no. Be prepared for their discomfort. They are unlikely to handle it well. Despite their efforts to reach out, summon the courage to declare that it's enough. Affirm your dedication to personal growth and distancing yourself from such actions. These are the appropriate steps. For personalized consultations, refer to the information below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for future videos.